so glad you made it. I've just been cleansing the cards with some dragon's blood, you know, for some strength and positivity. Can all use a lot of that, eh? Today I'm doing something different. I see if you're on the right path in the work department, you know? And just see like if you're on the right path or if there's another path that, you know, might be on your subconscious mind that you haven't been thinking of. I just thought it'd be a fun little thing to do, and you know, nothing's set in stone. This may resonate with you, it may not. Every Taurus is different, you know. Some Tauruses resonate with other signs. So let's just jump right into it and see what the cards have to say first. So let's just see. This is for Taurus. Is Taurus on the right career path or following what they're supposed to be doing work-wise, you know, in the working world? Let's see. You got the world. The whole world is in your hands. If you're new here, I'm Tamsy Faye, and I read the cards to the light to you, to the dark to me. There we go. So let's just see what is cooking here. Okay, can you see all that? You can see all that. There we go. So let's just see. You have the world in reverse. So I'm kind of feeling like things are coming. Like things have come into a full circle kind of thing, you know? You know, like sometimes the world can represent that a full cycle. Like, you know, you have to do a whole cycle of laundry before you can do a new cycle, right? So it's kind of like what the card is saying here. Maybe you're at a phase where you've done a whole cycle, and maybe clicking on this video made your wheels think turning that maybe I could do something else, you know? Just maybe. We'll see. The Two of Pentacles. Because she's reversed, I feel like you can't get off of this cycle because you have too much responsibility. Like you have too much going on right now. You have all these priorities. You're already overcommitted with what you have going on. I can feel that. You know, I just feel like there's no way you can juggle in something else, you know? I get that. Let's just see. But I also feel like you're struggling to juggle your, you know, the things you have going on right now, you know? If you're a parent, you're struggling with mom life, work life, and all that kind of thing. I get that. I just feel it's because you're disorganized for some reason, you know? Like maybe it's just your mind is disorganized. You know, you have all these things going on in your mind and you're struggling with what's priority, you know? You know, as a parent, you always feel like, you know, parenting is priority, but you also need to work, you know, make money and all that kind of things. So I feel like you're a little twisted on that, and those you're struggling with fixing it all together, you know? You're struggling with your cycle. Then you got the Hangman. You know, and the Hangman always represents to look at things in a different perspective, you know? Look at something in a different way, in a different light, you know? You want to take a risk. You want to break away from whatever the cycle is. Like, you have the desire, or the subconscious desire. It's just, how do I make that happen? Like, where do I start? Like, how do I do this? Like, you know, I can't just quit my job and do something else. Like, I get that. Like, no, you know, we know this. The cards know this. Let's just see what the results of it be if you know, took the Hangman's advice and, you know, broke away from your cycle. Three of Cups. The Emperor. Three of Swords. Okay. I'm feeling because you got the Three of Cups is that you're kind of like feeling torn. Like, you know, you're stuck in this cycle, but you're considering other options at the same time. And I feel like you're just thinking about, I feel like maybe you might already have something in mind. Maybe you already thought about applying for a job somewhere else, or maybe, you know, breaking away from the work world itself and start like a little business for yourself. I also feel like there's a little bit of a lack of support there going on. The Emperor, he's telling you you have a need to be flexible. Like, he's telling you, be a little flexible. Maybe, you know, like saying, maybe don't be so hard on yourself, you know? You got this, you know? You see that you're on their priorities. I feel like he's saying that you have a need for some self-control, a need to be flexible, you know? I feel like you have a lot going on there for sure. I feel like you want to take control of your life, and you want to take control over your path and where it's going and all that sort of thing. But there's like a lot going on at the same time right now, eh? I get that, but it seems like you're fine with the cycle that you're on now. You know? That's what we'll just go with it and see, you know? We'll just keep going to see what happens if we do take the Hangman's advice, you know? Anyways, we'll just keep going and see where it's going. The Three of Swords is, I'm feeling like I feel like you're going through a major life transition right now. Maybe that's what's going on. It just hit me like a ton of bricks. It's like you finally just opened up and let me feel your energy, that you're actually going through like a really big life transition right now. Like something big. Like, I don't know if you lost someone, lost in touch with someone, or if you lost your job, or if someone close to you passed. Finally, yeah. But at the same time as you're going through this major life transition right now, I'm feeling like you're also saying, like, what's next? Like, how do I get past this? Like, what's next? Like, I've been through this major transition, this major thing that has happened to me, but like at the same time you're like ready for what's next, you know? Like, how can, like, things can't get worse right now, how can I make things better, kind of thing, you know? Just, yeah, it's like, whoa, a lot of energy just came on. What would the outcome of that would be? You know, the Hangman says to, you know, see things from a different perspective, you know? Take a risk, you know, see things in a different light, break old patterns, break old cycles. Then you have this one that says you've been through a major life transition, but you're like ready to see what's next. So let's go ahead and see what's next. If you're ready to see what's next, let's go. Let's go. What's next for Taurus? Judgment. The Sun. The Eight of Swords. Judgment. I feel like the Judgment is saying that something in your life has come to an absolute end. It's kind of like the cycle things, right? Yeah. Something has come to an absolute end. So I feel like maybe there's been some kind of, you were financially stable, then all of a sudden something happened, you know? So that's why you're looking to see what else you can do to get back to the cycle you were at, or find something new. Like, what do you do now? I feel that. I can really feel that energy. Like, what do you do now? Like, you're just ready for renewal to get back to something. Like, get back to the way things are. I'm feeling, because you were torn with your decisions and all that, and it was a pentacle, is that you're really trying to get back to how financially stable you were during this cycle that has broken. You know, the Sun was in reverse, so the kind of cycle is kind of broken a little bit, eh? And he's saying to take a risk, see things from a different perspective, you know? The Emperor is saying you need to try to be a little bit more flexible, you need to try to, you know, and this is like, yeah, you've been through a major transition. The card sees that, but it's like, you kind of need to see, like, what else is out there. I see that I feel like you have choices, you know? Choices are coming. Like, whatever your choices are, I feel like you're really gonna have to dig deep into your heart, your soul, your intuition, to see what is right for you. Like, I feel like whatever's coming is not just gonna be like handed to you on a silver platter kind of thing. I feel like it's something you're gonna have to do a little bit of soul searching for, and see like what you can really put your heart in. Because I feel like whatever you can really put your heart in is really gonna make you, you know, rise up again. You know, the Judgment is all about, you know, rising up from the dead, right? Like rising up from whatever ended into something new. So I feel like in order to rise up right now, to get back to the financial stability that you were at, you're gonna have to like really dig deep to see what you can really put your heart in, what you can really put your focus in, what you can really put your time into to make it grow into something, you know? Then you got the Sun, you know, Sun's about growing things too, it's about growing opportunities, you know? I'm just feeling like with the Sun, opportunities are coming, you know? It's the Sun. I just feel like the universe is shining light on you right now. I'm feeling like there's going to be some positivity coming your way, some opportunities. I feel like you're going to have some commitments coming up. Maybe commitments to a new work or something else. Then the Eight of Swords. I just feel like the Eight of Swords is just telling you that you're going to find your way, you're going to find your freedom, you're going to take control, you're going to be productive, you know? Eight of Swords reverse, that's exactly what it means, you know? You're going to take control, you're going to be productive, you're going to find your way, you're going to find your freedom. But it also tells you to don't criticize yourself, you know? You know, don't limit yourself, you know? Don't say, ooh, I can't do that because, you know, it's too scary. I can't take a chance at doing that. You know, if the opportunity comes, you know, consider it at least, you know? I'm not saying just jump on anything that comes your way. Definitely not. I feel like you really need to take a look at your heart and your soul and, like, look at your whole situation, you know? I'm feeling like whatever your responsibilities are, they come first to you, but you also really need this at the same time. So I feel like in order to move forward, in order to be like really successful in whatever it is, you need to really do a lot of, you know, thinking and trying to figure out, you know, how to juggle things. You know, how can you do this? How can you do your priorities first and then still carry on this new opportunity, this new commitment to make things work where I can also get financially stable again, you know? Let's just see what the message from the universe has to say. Message from the universe about career paths, working opportunities, financial opportunities. Let's just see. The Magician, the Ten of Pentacles, the Devil. Ooh, feeling a little devilish? No? Okay. My bad. The Magician. The Magician, I feel like you have a talent. The cards say that you have a talent. Do you have a talent that you're not using? Like, are you good at something that you can actually turn into something? Maybe that's what you're having your self-doubts about. Maybe you're self-criticizing. Like, yeah, I can do this, but, you know, I can't make money on that. Why? Why? Tarot's asking, why? You know? Maybe go back to the drawing board on that, whatever that talent is, eh? I feel like you know what you could do, but that self-critic of yours is winning over your emotions, I think. Yeah. Like, I feel like you got the resources to do this. You know what to do. You know? I feel like you're capable. You just gotta work on your intuition to see how you can make it grow. Like, what is it? You know, like, have you thought about applying to a job that's really good at you? Do you think you can, like, I don't know, make a YouTube channel that you think would be like really good and, you know? or, you know, an Etsy shop, like whatever it is. I just feel like, I feel like it's bigger than that though. Like, I don't know, I'm thinking small here, but I think it's bigger than that. Then you get the Ten of Pentacles, and Ten of Pentacles is like the tree of life. So, you know, especially in the light, I feel like you're going to get back into your cycle, you know? You're going to be financially, at least financially okay, you know? Enough to, you know, survive this crazy world without being too stressed about it, you know? Ten of Pentacles. I'm just feeling like, she's definitely saying the family comes first. Like, I already know that your family for you comes first. Your family, your traditions, you know? Building a strong foundation and long-term success is, like, extremely important for you. And I feel that. I feel that. You know? Maybe it's not even about changing the job. Like, maybe it's not even about changing the career or whatever. Maybe it's like whatever you were doing, how can you take it up a different level, you know? Like, how can you step it up? Like, is it possible to get a promotion? Is it possible to change your hours to fix your situation better? You know? I don't know, I'm kind of feeling like maybe working with elderly is an option for you. I don't know if that's what you were doing or if that's something you're considering doing. But I'm feeling that. Or getting support from an elderly, like maybe your grandmother or someone in your family can support you financially to pursue something new if that's what you're doing. Or pursue you on what you're doing and how to make it better. You know, maybe they can make an investment towards you or something. I'm feeling something, you know, with an elderly person or an older person in your family or someone you can work with could help you out here. Then you got the Devil. No, the Devil says the same thing as the Hangman, you know, it's about breaking away from your old cycle into a new cycle. It's like breaking the chains here. You know, she's tied up with chains, it's like breaking those chains and doing something for yourself, thinking about you for once, you know? Following your path, following your dreams that you want to do, you know? Yeah. I feel like whatever's holding you back, whatever's restraining you, you're ready to break those chains and free yourself, you know? The Hangman says that, the Eight of Swords says that, the Three of Swords, like all these cards are telling you need to break those chains. Whatever's holding you back, you need to just free yourself from that. Find your lifeline tree and grow it. You know? You got talent, you got the resources, you got the capabilities. You know, you got what you need to get this done. The universe sees that, you know, it's clear and it's, you know, I think that's a really good path for you, you know. I feel like you really know what it is. I can't really feel exactly what it is, but I feel like you know what this is. You know what you can do. You just need to, you know, don't criticize yourself too much. Give yourself some self-love. You know? I think the best place for you right now is to find something that you can work around your family thing. You know, if you're a mom with young little kids or a dad with young little kids, you know, maybe consider a home daycare or something like that, you know? Something that you could do at home around your family, you know? Like if you're taking care of an elderly person in your home, like how can you like still do that and do something else, you know? Kind of thing. Maybe you can involve them with what you're doing. Maybe there's something they can do to help out. You know, if you want to make something like, I don't know, bath bombs or whatever from home and sell them, maybe there's something there that they can help you with, you know? That's what I'm feeling. Like, I feel like whatever it is you need to do, it's good for your soul, and the universe sees that, to work around your priorities, work around your priority commitment, like your family life, whatever's going on at home, Maybe it's just like cooking meals for Meals on Wheels. I know sometimes there's programs like that where you can get paid for doing something like that. I don't know what area you are on, but depending where you are, it might be something to look into, or maybe taking little jobs like that where you go help somebody out and then you come home, like a home caregiver or something. Or you just go for a couple hours and then come home. So it's not taking up too much of your time that you need to be at home, or available for someone that you're, that's your child or elderly person, or whoever that you need to be home for, or whoever you need to make sure they're taken care of, is taken care of around what else you need to be financially stable at the same time, That's what I got for you, Taurus. That's what I got for you, Taurus. I hope to see you in the next one. I hope you have a great day. And if this resonated with you at all, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. You can always follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. And if you enjoyed this video, subscribe so I can see you in the next one. Bye!